What's up everyone, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and it's time to fill out a March Sadness bracket. No, you might think that you heard me wrong there when I said March Sadness instead of March Madness. No, for us music lovers who are a bit of the emo inclination over here, it is March Sadness every month of the year. These brackets have been flying around everywhere. I've had some requests to fill them out, so I am going to fill out one called March Sadness, which I haven't looked at all of the names here yet, but we're gonna go through on camera and figure this out together. Only one victor can be named, and that victor, I think it's gonna go somewhere in here, and I'm gonna do it with my Brendan Urie Panic at the Disco pin. That's fun. Look, if you don't do sports, you don't understand or care about sports, it doesn't matter. Throw all that out the window, throw it all out, because it's just gonna be misinformation that's misleading. All you need to know is that this is an elimination game. We start off with 64, and slowly, 2 by 2, we narrow it down, and one moves on to the next round. So, who will be the winner of March Sadness? Let's get started. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna start writing on this piece of paper now. We're gonna start over on the left-hand side. Up first, we have a battle of Citizen and Modern Baseball, and while that is a tough call, I really like both of those bands. I've been really into Citizen as of the past year or two, so no shade to Mobo at all, but I'm going with Citizen for my very first pick. Yay, I wrote. That's the first time I've written on a piece of paper in a while. Turnover versus Sea Haven, I'm gonna have to go easily with Turnover. Real Friends and the Wonder Years. Are you even trying? Because oh my god, that is not fair in the slightest. Wonder Years. I don't care about your bony knees, Real Friends. Obviously, this goes to Wonder Years. Next up, they've pitted Tiger's Jaw against Joyce Manor, and this is tearing my indie heart apart because both of those bands are extremely slept on and underrated. Joyce Manor, they make such quick, fun, relatable, kind of sad at times music, but also Tiger's Jaw, I mean, they've got the emo inclinations. I think I'm gonna have to go with Tiger's Jaw. Tiny Moving Parts versus Death Cab for Cutie. Well, that is a no fucking brainer. Death Cab by a landslide. Brand New and Seaway? Are you fucking kidding? Who in their damn right mind picks Seaway? Brand New, and they're probably going really far into this. My Chemical Romance and Hawthorne Heights. Wonder which one John from ARTV is going to pick. Obviously Hawthorne Heights, duh. This next one is a bit of an outlier situation because I really don't listen to either of these bands very much. I know that Transit unfortunately lost their singer, he passed away. And then we've got Cute Is What We Aim For. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Transit, not because I'm trying to favor them and give them special treatment. I just, from what I've heard of their music, it is more in line with what this topic is. Knuckle Puck and Trash Boat. Well, let's see. Do I want a dictionary or do I want to have fun? I think I'm gonna go with the fun that also makes me tear up sometimes because my god, have you heard Crown Shyness, the title track from Trash Boat? Yes, please. Mayday Parade and The Main. That is a battle of two bands who have been in the scene, the Warped Tour scene, for quite some time, well over a decade now, I would guess. I would say easily The Main because not only do they have happy songs, but they also have some damn sad songs like 24 Floors that have really helped me in some dark spaces, so they're the easy win here. Sorority Noise and Moose Blood. It's the Battle of the Allegations. No, you know what? No, I shouldn't. No. Oh, that is not me making light of the allegations, people. Please, can we not stir up anything over this? This is tough because I do like both of these bands, but I'm also not a massive fan. I'm like a pretty close to equal fan of both of these groups, but I would say Moose Blood just because I come back to them more, so they're on to the next round. Movements and Day Trader. Well, that's an easy pick for me because Movements, I'm sorry Day Trader, I don't know a ton of your stuff. The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus? What are they doing here? They're up against the Front Bottoms? Come on, like what am I supposed to know outside of like a handful of songs from them? I never thought they were that great. Front Bottoms. Major League and Mom Jeans in a head-to-head battle of the underground kind of emo stuff. And mom jeans are getting the win from me. My girlfriend has exposed me to mom jeans not only because she wears them, but also because she listens to them. Trophy eyes and as it is, huh? That's what we got in the next round here, and I really don't think this is a difficult decision at all. I mean, maybe for some people it would be, but trophy eyes by a fucking landslide. Sorry, Patty Walters. Basement in balance and composure. That is an interesting battle, a worthy battle. Two really good bands, but Basement for me easily. That is a personal thing, but I fucking love Basement. We're gonna have to move a little bit faster here. We're onto the right side. Counterparts versus Defeater. I really don't care about either of these bands all that much, but we're gonna go Counterparts. Being as an Ocean versus 100th. Again, not a huge fan of either of these groups. I don't know a ton of 100th, but I'm going to go with them because I kind of feel like they're an underdog here. Hotel Books versus Foxing. Now, my God, that is an indie wet dream right there, but also an indie fan's nightmare. Foxing, I got a lot more into this past year. I am going to go with, I don't even know what to write. My hand's just gonna do the writing. Hotel Books, apparently. Touche Amour, is that how you pronounce it? I have genuinely never listened to them, or else La Dispute. That is our next battle here. So I wonder what I'm gonna go with. It's La Dispute. Heart in Hands versus Seosin. An easy choice here for me. Seosin. I don't really like Anthony Green with Circa Survive, but with early Seosin stuff, sure. Oh, what do you know next? Circa Survive and Census Fail. Sorry, Circa Survive. No, thank you. Cannot stand Anthony's vocals in that group. It's just a personal thing, I guess, but I think they sound awful. Census Fail. Silverstein and Underoath. What are you doing to me? My God, that is a worthy battle if I've ever seen one. Ooh, Silverstein are just so consistent. Underoath are like staples of my childhood. Ah, God. I've been sitting here for a minute. I really don't know. Oh, Silverstein, I guess, are gonna get this one. Casey versus Dependence. I'm gonna go with Dependence and wait for a lot of people in the comments to get mad at me or praise me. Title Fight versus Capsize. This for me is pretty easy. Title Fight. I do wish they would drop some new material though, because it's been a while since Chlorine. Emarosa versus Chiodos. Well, considering I have never been able to tolerate Emarosa, I haven't heard their new album yet. Don't hit me, please don't hate me, but I'm gonna go with Chiodos. I don't really know these next bands. Drop Dead Gorgeous versus the Saddest Landscape. Sorry, my printer is really terrible here. Is that Saddest? I like that. The Saddest Landscape. We're just gonna go with that. It would only let me fit Saddest Land, so I guess that's gonna have to do. Dayseeker and Belmont. Well, considering I just really got into Belmont a lot more, I easily give that to them. From First to Last and The Used. Ooh, that is a big battle of the early 2000s. I mean, are we talking like Sonny Moore from First to Last? Or are we talking their entire career? If we are, then we're going with The Used. Taking Back Sunday and Motion City Soundtrack. Again, this really devastates me at my core because these are two bands that I got into. I got into music, like my own stuff, for the first time in like 2005, and these are two bands that were like right there. I was instantly listening to them. But Taking Back Sunday, they've remained pretty damn consistent, and they really just don't get much attention anymore. I'm gonna go with Taking Back Sunday. Whoever set up this bracket did a fantastic job. Some of these choices are really, really hard to make. Definitely worthy ones. And next we have Thrice versus Pianos Become Teeth. Two really, really talented bands. I think that Thrice have definitely evolved over time. Some people haven't really been on board with that, but Pianos Become Teeth, they're just, they've really put out some great stuff. Honestly, as much as it kind of hurts me, I'm gonna put Pianos. I love how this next one was phrased. We have Yumi at 6 versus Pre-Hiatus Fall Out Boy, which, thank you for clarifying, because I think Yumi at 6 might have run away with that if it had been entire Fall Out Boy. But Pre-Hiatus Fall Out Boy? Are you kidding me? Fall Out Boy. The entire first round is done. Let's make the next cuts. As I literally sit here wearing a Citizen hat, we have Citizen versus Turnover up first, which is very difficult. I just saw both of them in concert together not that long ago at all, and they were both great. but I'm gonna have to give it to Citizen. The Wonder Years versus Tiger's Jaw is unfortunately, again, an easy choice for me. Wonder Years run away just because they're so impactful. Death Cab for Cutie versus Brand New. Great bands, love both of them. Death Cab, a little bit less consistent, and by that I mean a lot more inconsistent. I don't always feel that they're a full album band, but Brand New to their core absolutely are and always have been. This one's just not even fair. My Chemical Romance versus Transit, any day of the week, that'll go to MCR. Trash Boat versus The Main. Now that's an interesting pairing that I didn't know that was how that lined up. You gotta expect me to pick one, huh? I gotta give it to The Main. They've just been around so much longer. Moose Blood versus Movements. Now, this is another one of those situations where I haven't had a ton of material to judge based on for like Movements, but who is sadder here? Who belongs on March Sadness more? That would be Moose Blood. Interesting wordplay on this next one, the Front Bottoms versus Mom Jeans. Now, those both seem kind of clothing related. Who's gonna win the clothing battle here? I think it's gonna have to go to the Front Bottoms. They've been around for so damn long. Killing me again over here. You killing me, Smalls. Trophy Eyes and Basement. Oof. Ooh, good. I respect the hell out of Trophy Eyes. I mean, they're from Australia. They're over here doing a lot in the United States. They're trying to gain ground, and I want to believe in them even more. And then Basement are from the UK, and they made a big impact, but neither of them are as big as they deserve to be. But I've loved a lot more from Basement, so again, they're definitely taking the win. Hotel Books and La Dispute, a worthy battle of two very deep bands, but I'm gonna go with La Dispute just because I feel so much of an emotional connection, a real connection to so much of their stuff. Seosin and Senses Fail. Again, we got the early to mid 2000s stuff here really pairing up and facing off against each other, but Senses Fail are taking this one home for me. Silverstein and Dependence. Considering I don't listen to Dependence, I am going with Silverstein. Title Fight versus Chiodos. Now, these are the things that really make you question stuff, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Chiodos. I picked on a whim the Saddest Landscape because I didn't know any bands in the first round out of the two, so it's now them versus Belmont, so Belmont. The Used versus Taking Back Sunday. Oh no! Oh man, that sounds like a collaboration that would have happened in 2004. Ooh, I'm begrudgingly filling it in. Taking Back Sunday. Brrr, shaking that off. Pianos Become Teeth versus Pre-Hiatus Fall Out Boy. Sorry, but easily, just because I've loved them for so long. Pre-Hiatus Fall Out Boy. Citizen versus the Wonder Years. A very, very tough battle here. Again, I'm repping that Citizen hat right here. I think the boys are gonna be knowing if I don't pick them, but also the Wonder Years and that amazing music that really hits and impacts. And they definitely bring those tears from March Sadness, so Wonder Years, oh my fucking god. Brand New versus My Chemical Romance? Are you trying to make my head explode? What the fuck am I supposed to pick here? I do not know. Well, this is March Sadness, so which is sadder? Well, I think the answer is obvious though. It's Brand New. The Main versus Moose Blood. I mean, The Main, they're not that sad of a band, but Moose Blood definitely are. So I gotta again pass it on to them. The Front Bottoms versus Basement, easily Basement. Again, much more inclined to emo. Counterparts versus La Dispute. I don't know how Counterparts made it this far. It's because I didn't really know the band, so easily La Dispute take the cake there. Senses Fail versus Silverstein. I'm going to give that to Silverstein. Chiodos and Belmont. I got to go with Chiodos just because more material to weigh in on. Taking Back Sunday and Fall Out Boy. Well, for sadness levels, I think that Taking Back Sunday, they were really only emo like the first or second album. I mean, they had elements worked into stuff like Louder Now, but it wasn't really full on emo, and that's okay. I'm not judging that at all. Louder Now is my favorite Taking Back Sunday album. Come at me, guys. But Pre-Hiatus Fall Out Boy taking the cake. So many spiteful, bitter lyrics and so many deep lines that I love. So well layered, they have to advance. We're down to 8 and we're about to be down to only 4. The Wonder Years versus Brand New. Brand New. Moose Blood versus Basement. This is definitely got to go to Basement. Again, look at this. This is really coming down to the wire. Then we got La Dispute and Silverstein, La Dispute. And then we got Chiodos and Fall Out Boy, pre-hiatus Fall Out Boy advances. And there you have it, our final four. Brand New, La Dispute, Basement, and pre-hiatus Fall Out Boy. Brand New versus Basement, we have Brand New taking home the gold and making it to the finals. And then Fall Out Boy versus La Dispute. This is a very, 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 very difficult call to make, but I am going to go with Fall Out Boy, pre-hiatus. And so many people out there think I hate Fall Out Boy. Well, look what we have on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Brand New versus Fall Out Boy. And I know what people are gonna say already. Oh, that's a bad look, John. You're gonna put Brand New as the winner? Well, look who I just filled in. It honestly wasn't even that close. Brand New are one of those bands I've been listening to since like age 14 or 15. And my God, they just helped me through some of the darkest times. It's sad as shit. The winner of March Sadness 2019 is Brand New. So I think I'll go put one of their records on the turntable and maybe cry my eyes in solitude. That sounds about right. Maybe I'll go turn the lights off next. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on this video. Subscribe for the love of music. I'll try to leave a link for the bracket in the description down below. Comment who would have won for you from this list of 64 bands. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel on Patreon, then hit the link in the corner of the screen there, or else the top link down below. A couple of recent videos floating below me here. And my social media accounts, those are all in the description. Most active on Twitter at ARTV Reviews. I'll see you soon for more, and let me know if you want me to fill out more brackets.